Hi guys, Blake Beaber with Iowa Wesleyan University, Figured Out Baseball. Today I want to show you a tee drill that we do every day. A lot of times it's the first drill we do just to get our body moving a little bit, okay? It does a couple different things that we like to make sure our hitters are doing, and this is why we do this drill, okay? So it's called Happy Gilmore drill or walkthrough drill, okay? The way we want to do this drill is, okay, we want to make sure we start in the back outside part of the batter's box. All right, with our hands in front, and I'll just walk through and show you the steps we take, okay? We're at an angle with our chest facing straight to the tee, okay? So I'm offset from the plate, so if I'm a hitter, I'm right here. We want to be offset with our chest in front, okay? Straight towards the tee, okay? My first movement is going to be my stride foot, or not my stride foot, my back foot is going to go where I usually stand in the batter's box, okay? So with that movement, all right, we're gonna take that step, and we're gonna create that load that we need to have momentum to hit the baseball, all right? Once we make that step, we're gonna get in a good hitting angle, right, okay, with our load. And then at that point, our stride foot comes forward where we usually land, okay? So we wanna make sure that we have all that in the proper spot before we start this drill, okay? So you know where I'm standing, okay? I create the load, and I'm right here, okay? So if I do it wrong, there's a couple different ways to do it wrong. So let's say I go too far forward, okay? I take a huge step here, and I'm right here, and I'm too close to the baseball, okay? It's hard to make good contact swinging at a pitch like this, okay? So this is the way you can tell you're wrong, okay? And also, if I don't take a big enough step and stride, okay, I can be too far away from the baseball like this, okay? So before we start, we want to make sure our steps are right, we're at our proper contact point, and we go from there, okay? So the reason it's called Happy Gilmore drill is because the movie, he's kind of offset, and he steps up and drives the golf ball, okay? We're basically doing the same thing, just hitting the baseball off the tee, all right? So I'm going to step, land, okay? I'm in a good hitting spot, and when I swing, okay, I want basically my backside to drive myself forward, okay? We need a stiff front leg when we do this, okay? I want full explosion from my back hip. I really want our guys to feel what it's like to hit with that back hip from the full go, okay? So we're trying to get everything into it. We want to hit off stiff front leg, all right? So that's why we do this with our first drill. We want our guys to feel that before we go into any further drills, okay? So, okay. You know, I kind of pulled off. I wasn't really balanced right there, okay? That's not a huge deal to me with this drill, all right? Because we're trying to get everything going with that back hip. So, I'll take another one. We still want a good bat path, okay? We want to stay through the baseball. We don't want to pull off. We don't want to be completely out of control when we do this, but we want our guys to force themselves to use that hip. So you are going to have a few off-balance swings when you do this. Another one. Okay, that was a lot better. I didn't square up the baseball, but I had a stiff front side and I got everything on my hip. Okay. What I mean by a firm front side, okay, so when I step and I swing and everything goes with my hip and hands, okay? If you notice, my back leg is off the ground when I do this drill, okay? In order to do that, okay, my leg's gotta be stiff right here, okay? Everything's gotta go onto this leg, all right, to get that full drive that we're after, okay? Our goal when we hit this baseball is we want it to hit from the middle to the top of the back net, okay? So we're working middle of the field, we want a line drive here, and we want that to be hitting from halfway up the net to the top of the net, all right? So, once again, okay. Everything was good there except for I didn't really hit the baseball how I wanted. A few things that some guys do, and I feel I just did right there, okay? They're so worried about getting everything into the swing that they lose some of their fundamentals, okay? So we want to be sure that we're staying on this baseball through contact. We're seeing the bat hit the ball. All right, so, okay. Okay, roll off on that one. Okay, got underneath, right? So that was a good one, okay? I was balanced. I got my hip through, my front leg was stiff, okay? That's what it should feel like right there, okay? The ball headed right towards the center fielder, you know, with that line drive, spin, okay, rising as it goes up the net. This is, like I said, this is something we do in our early work. This is the first tee drill that we do, just so everything gets flowing. It helps our guys get in the right hitting slot. Okay, it helps us figure out our contact point. We really get the hip moving. Okay, those are the three main things that we look at when we're doing tee work. So, once again, this is Happy Gilmore drill. I'm Blake Beaver with Iowa Wesleyan University. We figured out baseball. Be sure to check out our next drill of high tee.